jai. Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju ki jai. Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupad Rashata Rashata Shishimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudev ki jai. Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupad Rashata Rashata Shishimad Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupad Rashata Rashata Shishimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupad Rashata Rashata Shishimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupad Rashata Rashata Shishimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Nityalila Pravishtam Maha Bhagavat Srila Bhakshara Babaji Maharaj ki jai. It's just Hari Goswami. Yeah, the books are just downstairs outside. Yeah, there's a truck there. You'll see Shivasa and Anita. Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupad Rashata Rashata Shishimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Nityalila Pravishtam Maha Bhagavat Srila Bhakshara Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Nityalila Pravishta Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Nityalila Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Shri Rupano Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhaṭṭa Raghunātha Shri Jeev Gopal Bhattadash Raghunātha Shar Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramananda Shri Gopal Vrinda ki jai. Shri Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौरमंडल व्रजमंडल मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय. सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदाते गिरिराज महाराज की जय. श्री राधा कुंड श्यामा कुंड की जय. श्री यमुना देवी गंगा देवी की जय. श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय. श्री भक्ति देवी की जय. श्री पूर्णमासी योगमाया की जय. श्री गोपेश्वर महादेव की जय. श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. श्रील रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी पार की जय. श्रील रघुनाथ भट्ट गोस्वामी पार की जय. श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी पार की जय. तदीय शुभ तिरुभाव तिथि की जय. श्री रास-पाñcādhyayī की जय. सर्वभज देवी गण की जय. श्री रासेश्वरी श्री विश्वभानुनंदिनी श्रीमती राधा ठाकुरानी की जय. श्री विजेंद्र नंदन श्याम सुंदर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय. श्री निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जना शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. नमो विष्णुपदाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्रीश्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण नामिने. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने. वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिशे नमः. गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तरभक्ताय नमो नमः. यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुस्तं सर्वभूत हृदयमुनिमानतोऽस्मि. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. शृण्वतं स्वकथा कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तन हृदन्तस्तो ह्यभद्राणि विधुनोति सुहृत्सतं. नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भगवत् सेवया Bhagavatyuttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtaki. Tavaivasmi na jivami tvaya vina. Eti vegyaya radhe tvam nayamam charanantikam. Bhaktya vihina aparada lakshay Shiptashtakama madhe Kripa mai tvam sharanam prapanna Vrinde namaste charanaravindam Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, everybody. Madhavi Didi, Dandavat Pranam, Raj Bhuvan Yadav ji, Bhavatarani Mataji, Nri Hari Prabhu, Raj Bhuvan Yadav ji, Gargaraj ji, Sudevi Didi. I wonder if it's not working on YouTube, because usually there are people watching on YouTube. Looks like it is, though. Anyhow, let's begin. So today is a very special day, the disappearance day of three of our most prominent personalities, especially Raghunātha Das Gosvāmī and Śrīla Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Gosvāmī, and also Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa. So, I'll try to read that afterwards also. Okay, it's working. Okay, Dandavat Pranams Indira Mataji, Hari Bol, and Nutan Beri, Hare Krishna. So yeah, we'll just read one verse and then we'll go on to read about these three personalities. Sorry I started so late. Anyways, okay. So Gopya Uchu Jayati Te Dhikam Janmana Braja Shayata Indira Shashvaratrahi Daita Drishyata Dikshutavakas Tvaidrita Savas Tvang Vichinvate. The gopi said, O precious beloved, your birth in this land of Braj has made it more glorious than Vaikuntha and other planets. For this reason, the presiding deity of beauty and wealth, Indira, Lakshmi Devi, eternally decorates this Vraj by residing here. O Master, this Vraj is extremely blissful. Only we gopis, your dearest ones, are very unhappy being separated from you. We continue to maintain our lives only for your sake and have become extremely disheartened searching for you throughout the forest. So please, now give us your darshan. Bhavanuvats. Oh wait, no, we're not. We're just reading that. Sharadudasa shaye sadhu jata sat sarase jatara Shri Moshadrisha Suratanatate Ashulkadasika Varadanirnato Nehakim Badam. O Suratanath, master of amorous pleasure, with the glance of your eyes that surpass the beauty of the whirl of enchanting lotuses which blossom in autumn ponds, you have lethally injured us, your unpaid maidservants. O bestower of benedictions, you don't consider killing by a glance to be murder? And now we come to today's verse. 。 Hare Bol, Raseshwari Mataji. Oh, and I just want to check I got the right sound working. No, I don't. Hari Bol. Okay, now the sound will be better. Vishaja. Sorry, one second. I just need to clear my throat. Sorry. Vishajala Pyayar Vyalarакшashar Varshamarhutar Vaidutanalar Vrishamayatmajar Vishvatobhayan Rishabhate Vayam Rakshita Muhu. O crest jewel among men, time after time you protected us Vraj Gopis from all types of dangers. You saved us from death from the poisonous water of Yamuna, the man-eating python Aghasura, the rain sent by Indra, the whirlwind caused by Trinavarta, Indra's fiery thunderbolts, the forest fire, the bull demon Arishtasura, and Vyomasura, the son of Maya Danava. Śrīla Śrīla Swamipad's Bhavarta Dipika. The gopis say, O Rishabha, O best among men, just see, many times you mercifully saved us from the jaws of death. Why then are you killing us now, sending Cupid from your eyes to attack us? This is the mood of the gopi. This is the mood the gopis express in this verse beginning with Visha. O crown jewel of men, you saved us from the deadly poisonous water, the Vish of the Yamuna. Many times you protected Rakshasat, you protected us from death when threatened by Aghasura, the whirlwind demon Trinavarta, the storm and thunderbolts sent by Indra, the bull demon Arishta, and the son of Maya, Vyomasura. You saved us from all dangers in the past, like the serpent Kaliya. So why are you neglecting us now? Srila Jiva Goswami Pad's Vaishnav Toshani. Hey Krishna, because we have descended from the same clan, and because it is simply common decency to help those in trouble, you have always protected us. Why do you forget the principle that is not? Why do you forget the principle that it is not proper to cut down the tree that one has raised when it reaches maturity, even if it be poisonous? Even if an enemy or unfavorable object is maintained and nourished, one should not destroy it. What to speak about a loved one or something favorable? So the gopis say, why don't you remember this logic? To explain this, the gopis use the phrase Visha Jala Pyayad. Krishna may ask, O gopis, tell me in which way I protected you. To this, the gopis reply, Hey Vraja Jivana, O life of Vraj, you saved the cowherd boys and cows when they fell into the mouth of death after drinking the poisoned water of the Yamuna. Another time, Aghasura, the demon in the form of a snake, swallowed up all the boys and calves. The cowherd boys could not ascertain the true identity of the snake demon. They entered his mouth along with their calves, and you saved them from death in his terrifying jaws. These cowherd boys and calves are the very life of all the inhabitants of Vraj. Therefore, by saving them, you saved all the Vrajvasis. That includes us. Thus, you respected our village tradition. For this reason, it is evident that Krishna saved the gopis from all these dangers. Vyala Rakshasat refers to Aghasura, as confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam 10:12-25. Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is in everyone's heart, knew that actually the python was the demon. He knew that the python was a demon. The gopis continue. Indra was very angry and wanted to destroy Gokul. Thus, he unleashed a heavy rainstorm, punctuated with a continuous barrage of flashing thunderbolts. Do you say barrage or yeah? I think barrage, right? Anyways, barrage. Okay. So he sent a continuous barrage of flashing thunderbolts. You protected all of us from that inundation by easily lifting Govardhan Hill. In this way, you saved us. Vrisha Mayat Majad. You saved us from the violent demons. The word Vrisha, bull in this phrase, is understood to be Vatsasura. Although he came in the form of a calf, at the time of death, his real gigantic body of a bull manifested. That is why he is called a bull demon here. In the very same way, Lord Varaha appeared from the nostril of Brahma in a tiny form, but he gradually expanded into an enormous size. The meaning of the phrase Vrisha Mayat Majad may be taken to be the son of a bull, and the son of Mayadanava, Vyomasura. Thus the gopis say, O crown jewel of men, you protected the cowherd boys from the violent attacks of Vatsasura and Vyomasura. Again, the gopis apply this incident to themselves, because they are integral members of the cowherd community. Krishna performs the pastime of killing Vyomasura, the son of Maya, in his childhood. Although Srimad Bhagavatam recounts this pastime after the description of the Rasa-lila, it actually happened before that. This pastime of killing the son of Maya should have been included in the narration of Krishna's childhood pastimes. But as Srila Shukadeva Gosvāmī was absorbed in deep trance, some of the leelas were described out of sequence. In the end, the gopis conclude, You saved us from all dangers. We cannot count all the times that you rescued us. On each occasion, you delivered us from fear. Therefore, O most excellent among men, you are competent to save us from every type of danger. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's Sarartha Darshini. The gopis make another point. If you want to kill us, why did you save us from all calamities previously? Since you saved us before, it is not proper to kill us now. Therefore the gopis say, Hey Rishabha, O best among men, you saved all of Braj, ourselves included, from the poisonous water of Kaliya lake, from Agasura, from the anger of Indra when he was bent on destroying Braj with his rainstorms and thunderbolts. You also saved us from Trinavarta, the bull demon Arishta, Vyomasura, and again from many other dangers. Krishna might question, I crushed Kaliya and other demons for my own protection, so how are you protected in these cases? The gopis reply, Hey Pranabalav, you are the only support of our lives. Therefore, our lives are one with you. If you had not saved yourself by subduing Kaliya, then our death would have been assured. Therefore, by protecting yourself, you have saved us. Then, when Indra was so angry and sent heavy rains and thunderbolts, you held up Govardhan to protect the whole of Vraj. As we are a part of Vraj, you protected us. Therefore, knowing that you are our protector from all fears in the universe, we, burning in the fire of love, lit by the 5 arrows of Kamadev, have come to you to extinguish this fire. But instead of pacifying us, you placed us into a fire of separation that is millions of times greater. Do you not fear the sin of betrayal? Although Krishna, Krishna-shura, and Vyomasura after their Rasa-lila, the gopis mention these pastimes because they heard them from Gargacharya and Paguri Muni. They were told that, according to Krishna's astrological chart, he would kill those demons in the future. The gopis speak as though Krishna had already performed these pastimes because they heard this long ago. They heard this so long ago. All right, so that's all for today. Just a very short reading of Srimad Bhagavatam to keep the flow. But tomorrow, we'll continue from verse 4. And now, let's read about Haribol Prajumna Prabhu and Mantramurti Mataji. I'll sing the Shraddha Gosvāmī Ashtakam. I don't know. Maybe not today. Maybe not now because it's late, and I want to be able to read something. So we'll see if there's time at the end, but I doubt it. BC Vani. 1 second. Okay. Should we go from top to bottom or from bottom to top? Let's go from top to bottom. Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī. Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Gosvāmī was much younger, I think, so we'll start with Raghunātha Gosvāmī. Okay. So we're reading from Vishuddha Chaitanya Vani. That's vcvani.com. And this is from Śrīla Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Gosai Maharaj. Okay. October 7th is the disappearance day of Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī in Vrindavan, India. In honor of his Titi, we're posting this excerpt from a class given by Śrīla Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Gosai Maharaj on June 11th, 2014, about the glorious Chira Dadi Mahotsav hosted by Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī to serve Nityananda Prabhu and his associates. Okay. When Śrīla so meeting Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Shantipur. When Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī met with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Shantipur, he thought, how shall I be able to get free from the hands of the watchmen? How shall I be able to go with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Nilachal? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being omniscient, knew his mind and instructed him. Stira hoya ghare jao na ho bato grame grame pae loka bhava sindhu kul. At Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 16:237. Yeah. You finished? Yeah. Okay, great. Great. Thank you so much. No, that's all. Thank you. Great. Thank you. Okay. Hare Krishna. Be patient, and so Mahaprabhu said, be patient and return home. Do not be foolish. One can cross over the material ocean only gradually. Markata vairagya na koro loko dekhaya yatha yogya vishay bhunja anasakta hoya. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 16:238. You should not make yourself a show-bottle devotee and become a false renunciate. For the time being, enjoy the material world in a befitting way and do not become attached to it. Do not make a show of renunciation like a monkey. In other words, it is the nature of a monkey to exhibit renunciation externally and to enjoy inwardly. Therefore, Mahaprabhu is instructing Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī to act just like an ordinary person externally, but without any attachment within. Antare nishta koro bahye loka vyavahara achirata Krishna tomai koribe udhar. At Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 16:39. Internally develop staunch faith in Sri Krishna, and externally carry out your worldly responsibilities in such a way that no one can detect your inner mood. If you act like this, Sri Krishna will very quickly deliver you from material existence. Thereafter, Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī returned home and externally gave much attention to household activities as per the Lord's instructions. Eventually, his father and uncle became satisfied by his behavior, suspecting that his mind had become steady. They assumed that he was no longer inclined to run away from home. Nityananda Prabhu arrives at Panihati. Just one second. I'm just drinking some tea because I've started feeling a little bit sick. I'm not sick. I just started feeling a little nauseous, that's all. Following the instructions of Mahaprabhu to travel and preach, Nityananda Prabhu came along with his associates from Puri to reside at Raghava Pandit's house in Panihati. The news reached Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī as his residence was not far from this place. One was on the eastern side and the other was on the western side of the Ganges. Immediately, Śrīla Raghunātha Gosvāmī came for Nityananda Prabhu's darshan. And here's a picture. Nityananda Prabhu at Panihati. When Raghava Pandit introduced him to Nityananda Prabhu, saying, This is Raghunath offering pranams," Nityananda Prabhu responded, "Oh Chora, thief! You always try to stay away at a distant place. Today I have caught you." When a householder catches a thief, what does he do? Becoming very angry, he punishes that thief. So now I will punish you. You have to feed all my associates with chipped rice and yogurt. That's why this is called Danda Mahotsav, the festival of punishment. So, Chira Dadi Mahotsav. Raghunath Das was very happy to hear Lord Nityananda's command. He sent his own men to purchase and collect all varieties of eatables. He came with huge sums of money to celebrate the festival. His father and uncle were not miserly when it came to serving in this way. There was no bar on spending as much as Śrīla Raghunātha Das Goswāmī. There was no bar on spending as long as Śrīla Raghunātha Das Goswāmī remained at home. The news spread all over Govardhan Majumdar. The news spread all over that Govardhan Majumdar's son is celebrating Chira Dadi Mahotsav. Chira means flat rice and Dadi means yogurt. So Śrīla Raghunātha Das Goswāmī brought milk, yogurt, bananas, dates, oranges, sugarcane, and other eatables, as well as pots. He had one rule. He would pay whatever the quoted price was without trying to bargain. Nityananda Prabhu saw that a great quantity of products had arrived. Yogurt and milk cannot go together, but both had to be well utilized. So in each of the earthen pots, first the milk was boiled and some milk was condensed. Then half of the soaked chipped rice was mixed with yogurt, sugar, and bananas, and the other half was mixed with condensed milk and a special type of banana called champa kola. Then sugar, clarified butter, and camphor were added, as well as dates, other fruits, and sweets. This is called malsa bhog, and everyone was given 2 pots, one of each variety. One with chipped rice mixed with condensed milk, and the other containing chipped rice with yogurt. The festival witnessed such a huge gathering of people that there was practically no place to stand on the banks of the river. So some stood inside the river and ate with pots in their hands. Then Raghava Pandit arrived there. Seeing the situation, he began to laugh in great surprise and said to Nityananda Prabhu, "Oh, I've prepared your offerings at home, but you are having an utsav here?" Nityananda Prabhu replied, "We are cowherds, and we love to do pulin bhojan, picnic by the banks of the river. So you should sit here and honor some prasad as well. I will take the offering at your home in the evening, not now." Then the presence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was invoked there in meditation by Nityananda Prabhu. He came from Puri, but the people in general could not see or notice him. Hare Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took food little by little from both of the pots, and then he wandered among the devotees and observed everything. In this way, a grand festival was organized. And here's a picture of the festival. See there, Mahaprabhu appeared with nobody was able to see him except for a few. There. And some of the people standing in the Ganga. Okay. As any sacrifice is considered worthless without mantras being chanted and dakshina being offered, mantrahinam dakshinam, after feeding all the devotees, Srila Raghunātha Gosvāmī asked Raghava Pandit for guidance to ascertain how much dakshina to give to each person, because if he were to give everyone equally, then it would constitute a violation of etiquette. There is a kirtan of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur which says, Shakale saman korite shakati deho nata jata jata, meaning, O Gurudev, give me the power to honor all the living entities according to their due. Thus, Raghava Pandit made the list showing how much was to be donated to each and every devotee. Accordingly, Srila Raghunātha Gosvāmī offered 2 tolas of gold and 100 gold coins in the hands of Nityananda Prabhu's sevak as dakshina to be distributed among the assembled devotees as per the list. One second. In the end, he prayed to Nityananda Prabhu, Prabhu, I don't like sangsar and I want freedom from material bondage. Nityananda Prabhu placed his divine feet upon the head of Srila Raghunātha Gosvāmī, being very pleased with his service mood and his attitude towards the Vaishnavas, saying, Guchilo bandhan, you shall no longer be bound in this material world. Your connection with sangsar has been severed. You have no material entanglements now. But Srila Raghunātha Gosvāmī responded, I am being guarded day and night. How can I escape? Nityananda Prabhu reassured him, very soon, without impediments, you will attain the shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Here's a picture of that. So we already saw it, but let's show you again. See, there's Nityananda Prabhu put his foot on the head of Raghunātha Gosvāmī. Okay. One second. I just want to drink some more. Hari Bol, Ganga Mataji, and Shah Sharmaji, Hare Krishna. Okay, let's go back to this. Anupan of Vaishnav Seva. Within a few days, an opportunity arose of its own accord for Srila Raghunātha Gosvāmī to be able to escape to Jagannath Puri. This is because Srila Raghunātha Gosvāmī had taken the appropriate anupan of Vaishnav Seva to go. What's anupan mean? It means it's a liquefied. Anupan is a liquid that is advised either before, along with, or after the intake of an Ayurvedic medicine. Okay. Medicine works best only when it is complemented with the recommended anupan. Ayurvedic practitioners, Kavirājas, insist on one's taking anupan. Oh, I'm going to skip this part because it's long and we have a lot to read. But he gives an example of anupan here, what anupan is. But, Mahaprabhu's sevaks from Sri Khanda used to administer such treatments. There is a mention of these Vaidyas in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi 1051. Chikitsa karena jare hoya sadoy deharoga bhavarog duitar koy. That should be bhavarog, not bhavarog. As Murari Gupta treated his patients, by his mercy, both their bodily and spiritual diseases subsided. spiritual diseases. I think it's supposed to say the disease of material material existence. Anyways, I have to check that. These Vaidyas are devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They do not take money for the treatment of sadhus, mahatmas, and brahmins. I have taken many patients to them. Their consultation and medicines are both free. He's talking about, like this story. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna jump to the next pastimes because I want to be able to read about everybody today. So I'm just skipping this. If you want to read the rest of this though, you can read that. There weren't any more pastimes, so that's why I was skipping. Okay. Now I'll read about Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Gosvāmī. October 7th, so the following is an excerpt of a class given by Śrīla Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj on March 17th, 2016, on Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa, when he was speaking about Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami's Sochak. So, name different than his father. Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa, or Bhattacharya Goswami, was the son of Sri Tapan Mishra, who has thoroughly understood just one of the 4 Vedas and can fully repeat all mantras without referring to the text. Okay, one who can repeat from memory one of the Vedas without looking at the book is known as a Bhattacharya. This term has nothing to do with family lineage, but is a title of honor for one's learning. Therefore, those who don't possess knowledge about these titles are confused as how Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami could have had a surname differing from his father's. Oh yeah, because his father was Mishra. Interesting. Ordered not to marry. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami not to marry and to take elderly parents, as they were Vaishnavas. Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami came twice to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and each time he stayed for a period of 8 months. So overall, he had the direct association of Mahaprabhu for 16 months. Study Srimad Bhagavatam under a Vaishnav. Because one cannot understand the Srimad Bhagavatam or any other scripture if it is not studied under a Vaishnav, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also ordered Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami to study the Srimad Bhagavatam under a Vaishnav. Jaha Bhagavata Poro Vaishnavera Sthane, Ekanta Ashraya Koro Chaitanya Charani. Chaitanyara Bhakta Ganer Nitya Koro Sangha, Tabe To Janiba Siddhanta Samudra Taranga. At Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Lila 5, 131 to 132. Each verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam can be explained in 2 to 3 different ways. Hence, how can the deep imports be understood without a pure Vaishnav's mercy? Without studying the Srimad Bhagavatam under Vaishnavs, one can even get the opposite understanding. A gifted cook. Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami was very expert in cooking. While Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami was in Puri, he would invite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from time to time to honor prasadam at his place. He would cook himself, preparing many items for Mahaprabhu. Whatever he would cook was like nectar, just as Srimati Radharani's cooking, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would relish it with great satisfaction. Afterwards, Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami would honor Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's remnants. Jai Śrīla Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami ki Jai. And now we'll read about Śrīla Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Goswami. It's interesting, I never heard about Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami being a great cook. Have you? Oh, it's up now. Okay. Oh God, I hope I made big drum like this. Yes. Oh. Dang it. I forgot to add Big Drum to my exceptions list. Let me see, though. It might be in my email now. Let me just check my email. Promotions, Big Drum. Okay, so everybody, if you want to get these emails, go to bigdrum.us. Shrivas just started it the day before yesterday, and he's posting all types of nectar. So we're gonna read this, which is the following is an excerpt from Shri Vrajadham O Shri Gosvāmī Gun, Ditya Tritiya Kanda, published in 1961 by one Shri Govardhan Das. The text appears to be very well researched and compiled. Its opening pages features testimonials of its excellent quality and adherence to proper siddhanta from many a renowned scholar, including Sri Shaki Charan Rai, the respected disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. This, I hope, lends to some credibility to the revelation disclosed herein. So you can find this on bigdrum.us. But yeah, after I'm finished with this class, if you want to receive these new things published in English for the first time, go to bigdrum.us and you can subscribe there. Shrivas always has so many very interesting things to share. So, okay, let me just make it in reading mode. There is good reason for us to believe that the author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Gosvāmī, is Srila Raghunātha Das Goswami Pad's disciple. For he has written as follows in one of his couplets: Jahara sadhana riti kahite chamatkar, she Raghunātha Dāsa Prabhu Jai Amar. That Raghunātha Das, whose practice of sadhana is most wondrous, whose practice is most wondrous to speak of, is my master. Furthermore, at the ends of every chapter of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, he has written Shri Rupa Raghunātha Pade Kori Ash Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Kṛṣṇadāsa. I, Kṛṣṇadāsa, aspiring for the feet of Shri Rupa and Raghunath, narrates these nectarous accounts of Lord Chaitanya. But which Raghunath would this be? Is Srila Raghunātha Das or Srila Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa, the Diksha Gurudev of Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Gosvāmī? Srila Kavirāja Gosvami Pad has settled this question in the Srimad Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Gosvami Ashtak. He wrote as follows. Wow, I'd never even heard of that Ashtakam. This is written by Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Gosvami himself. I don't know the meter for this. Mayam swapadashayam karunaya tatva punastakshanat Shrimadrupa padarabindamatulam mamarpitam swashrayat Nityananda kripa bolena yamaham prapya prakrishto bhavam tam. Sorry. Tam Srimad Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Manisham Premna Bhaje Sagraham. Oops, Shrivas needs to move this word tam to the next line. He mercifully granted me shelter at his feet, and then at their instant, offered me at the matchless feet of my refuge, Srimad Rupa Goswami. It was on the strength of Sri Nityananda Prabhu's mercy that I attained his shelter and became blessed. I worship that Srimad Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami day and night with utmost love and urgency. The statement Mahyam Swapadashrayam Karunaya Dattva in this verse implies the topic of Diksha. In the next verse, he says, Yakopi prapater idang mama guru prityashtakam pratyaham Shri Rupa swapadara vindamatulam Dattva punastakshana tasmai Shri Vrajakanane Vrajayuva Dvandvasya sevamritam Shrimadyachati sagraham priyataram Nanyadyato bho nama. Those who daily recite this ashtak dedicated to my Guru with love will find that Srila Rupa Goswami instantly grants them his matchless lotus feet and eagerly bestows upon them the nectar of service in Vrindavan to the divine couple of Raj, which is an attainment so precious and dear that it simply cannot be rivaled. These statements provide clear evidence that Srila Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami Pad is indeed Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Goswami Pad's Sri Gurudev, the one who granted him Diksha Mantras. Another doubt is this. Srila Kavirāja Goswami himself has written, E Chai Guru Shiksha Guru Jai Amar. These 6 gurus are my Shiksha gurus. As Srila Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami Pad is as Srila Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami Pad is also among these 6 gurus, this perhaps proves that he is but Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kaviraja's Shiksha guru. If that is the case, then who is Srila Kavirāja Goswami's Diksha guru? In the first chapter of the Adi Lila section of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kaviraja Goswami writes, Nityananda Rai Prabhur Swarupa Prakash Tar Pada Parma Bando Jar Mui Das. Nityananda Rai is the manifestation of the Lord's own self. I venerate his feet, for I am his servant. From this couplet, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Pad has outlined the conclusion that Sri Nityananda Prabhu himself is Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Goswami's Diksha Guru. Now we must consider the situation. Sriman Nityananda Prabhu, Srila Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami, Srila Raghunātha Das Goswami, let me reread that. Sriman Nityananda Prabhu, Srila Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami, Srila Raghunātha Das Goswami cannot, all 3 of them together, be the Diksha Mantra Datta, the giver of Diksha, the Mantra Diksha Datta Sri Gurudev of Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Goswami. This is extremely true, a resolute truth. Still, in one way, without committing any offense, we can safely agree that, as stated in Shastra, Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru are non-different. Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Korena Bhakta Gane. Krishna shows mercy to the devotees in the form of Sri Guru. And Shakshad Dhari Tvena Samasta Shastrar Uktastata Bhavyata Eva Shadbhi Kintu Prabhorya Priya Eva Tasya Vande Guroshi Charanāravindam. From this composed by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, we know that although to the disciple, Sri Gurudev is Sri Bhagavan himself, he is Sri Bhagavan's beloved, Ashray Vigraha. And Sri Bhagavan is the Vishay Vigraha. Shriman Nityananda Prabhu is the form of Bhagavan, Sri Bhagavad Vigraha, and is non-different from Bhagavan, Sri Bhagavad Abhina. And since both Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru are Sri Bhagavat Pradata, those who grant us Sri Bhagavan, they too are non-different in soul, Abhinatma, from each other and from Bhagavan. Effectively, Srila Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami is, as clearly stated by Srila Kavirāja Goswami, his Diksha Guru, and Srila Raghunātha Das Goswami Pad is his Shiksha Guru, while Sriman Nityananda Prabhu is the grantor of Prem for Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So he is his Sri Bhagavad Guru. There is no point in debating this point any further. Notes to readers. The Srimad Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami Ashtakam mentioned and quoted above seems to be lost or unavailable presently. I have not seen a glimpse of it anywhere else in about 10 years of research, but perhaps it is hiding somewhere in some magnificently antique library. So if anyone lays eyes on it, I beg you, please inform me. Srila Raghunātha Das Goswami Pad ki jai, Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami ki jai, Srila Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Goswami ki jai, Shinitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. So yeah, everybody, if you want to receive more articles like this for different special days in the year, go to bigdrum.us and you'll see a subscribe button there. Just click on it and enter your email, and then you have to go to your email and confirm. But yeah, cool. That was really neat. I've never heard that before. Probably most people haven't heard that before. That's like new, groundbreaking information. All right, so we're ending. It's almost 8:30 now, so I'll end our reading for today. And maybe later on today, I'll also read more things. Amit Prabhu, it is not bigdrum.com, it's bigdrum.us. So yeah, go to bigdrum.us here. I'll put it on the screen. Okay, everybody, you can see the link there, bigdrum.us. Right. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Actually, this would be a good time to sing Jaya Nila Premadhana, wouldn't it? Because it has everybody, all those personalities within it. But actually, I think I'm gonna go live later and read again. Yeah, I'll read some more things. Since this is such a special day, there's so much to read. And so, yeah, we need more time to read more. So I don't know when I'll go live again, but at some point. And then we can also sing Jaya Nila Premadhana together. Jai Shishi Guru Garanga Gandhar Vikagiri Dhari Shishi Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki Jai Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju ki Jai Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishimar Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Shri Gurudev ki Jai Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishimar Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj ki Jai Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishimar Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Śrīla Prabhupada ki Jai Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashatara Shishmar Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai. I spaced out for a second, sorry. Nitil Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Śrīla Gorksharas Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Nitil Pravishta Śrīla Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai. Nitil Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Śrīla Raghunātha Goswami Pad ki Jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga ki Jai. Shri Rup Sanatan Bhaṭṭa Raghunātha Ji Gopal Bhaṭṭa. Sorry guys, my mind's really. Shri Rup Sanatan Bhaṭṭa Raghunātha Ji Gopal Bhaṭṭa Raghunātha Shar Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Prem se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Shikshetra Mandal, Gaura Mandal, Raja Mandal, Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Sarva Abhishta Bharata Kavirāja Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Radha Kund Shama Kund ki Jai. Shri Yamuna Devi Ganga Devi ki Jai. Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi ki Jai. Shri Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya ki Jai. Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev ki Jai. Shri Raghunātha Das Goswami Par ki Jai. Shri Raghunātha Bhaṭṭa Goswami Par ki Jai. Shri Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Goswami Par ki Jai. Tadiya Shubha Tirubhav Titi ki Jai. Titi Palan Kari Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Shri Rāsa-pañcādhyayī ki Jai. Shri Gopi Geet ki Jai. Sarva Vraja Devi Gan ki Jai. Raseshwari Shri Vishwabhanu Nandini Shrimati Radha Thakurani ki Jai. And for those who are starting their Kartik Vrat today, Shri Kartik Vrat ki Jai. Urja Vrat ki Jai. Urjeshwari Shri Vishwabhanu Nandini Shrimati Radha Thakurani ki Jai. Hari Nam Sankirtan ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Shinitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Vrindai Tulsi Devai Priyai Keshavashacha Krishna Bhakti Padadevi Satyavataya Namo Namaha Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Dandavat pranams, everybody. So I'll see you later on to read more at some point today, maybe this evening. Haribol.